Welcome to episode 93 of iKnowJax. 93! Now, like I told you, we'll be celebrating our centennial this spring, and right now I'm planning for a big party. More on that later. Now, I hope you had a great weekend last week, and even though the big game itself wasn't really that exciting, the big question of the weekend was, of course, not, what did the fox say? Ning, 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 ning. But what did the groundhog say? I know we're talking about a rodent here, not a Norwegian forest creature. Puxatawny Phil came out of his den, and according to his handlers, Phil saw his own shadow. He predicted 6 more weeks of depressing winter weather. And we've experienced that right here on the First Coast. This week, it's been real Florida winter weather with temperatures soaring down into the 70s. I'm a true Southerner, and right now, I'm glad I don't live up north. Now, I should, of course, mention that the hedgehog, Penelope at Jacksonville Zoo, according to reliable sources, predicts that spring is right around the corner. So February is Hog Heaven month with a fierce battle between groundhog versus hedgehog, mano a mano. Now, somehow that leads me nicely over to something else, Marc wisdom. Let us boldly go where all men want to go, Bold City Brewing Company. Today we're at Bold City Brewery, the first brewery in Jacksonville, to check out the great things they have here. And I have my buddy Marc Wisdom, the beer guy.
I'm the beer guy.
He's the beer guy.
That's me.
And what do we have in front of us, man? This is like the mother load.
Yeah, I know. These are their cores. These are the ones that they have year round, and these are the first beers that they had. These are, in all essence, the first craft beers made in Jacksonville, Florida. And the first one we have today is their Killer Whale, which is a cream ale.
Which is great.
It's really good. It's one of my favorites. It's crisp, it's great. It's
no bitter aftertaste.
No
That's
bitter.
What I like.
Yeah, it's great. It's perfect. It's even better on a hot Florida day.
Which is pretty much
all the time around here. Right.
Cool.
Second, we have their Duke's Brown.
Okay.
Now, interesting note, this is actually named after their departed dog, Duke.
So the brown nose.
Duke Brown Nose Ale, exactly. So you're gonna get a lot of caramel notes and nuttiness out of this.
Nutty,
yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I say I don't like darker beers, but I'm lying all the time.
I know. And the more you drink them, the more you seem to be liking them.
A little
I know.
More caramel.
Well, I'll get you drinking beer.
Yeah, it's pretty
Good
sooner
stuff.
or later I'll drink beer, right?
Next, we have the Mad Manatee IPA.
Gotcha.
It's an IPA. It's got a lot of nice citrus notes to it, very floral in the aroma and everything. It's a really great, smooth drinking IPA.
I get that citrus little pine note almost. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's not over-the-top IPA.
I'm not big for the hops.
And you're not.
So for me, this is cool.
This is right down the middle, great IPA.
Yeah, absolutely.
And finally, we have one of my favorite styles is the Hefeweizen. And this is Fritz Hefeweizen. And Hefeweizen being a wheat style,
right.
It's characteristically cloudy. It's got the characteristic banana and clove notes that you expect in this style of beer.
Smells good.
Yeah.
I was going to call a beer break, but we hadn't stopped drinking since we started talking.
And it's one of my great beers. And right here at Bold City, they have 3 of these beers that we've seen today. They sell them in the grocery stores in cans. Grocery stores, beer stores, all the different stores around town carry this. And they're very widely available here in Jacksonville.
Which is great, absolutely. And they're, as well as on tap, we've been in a bunch of places.
Absolutely, all over town.
So that's awesome. So that's it for our first time at Bold City Brewery. We'll see you guys next time on The Beer Guy.
See you later.
Donna Deegan has managed to put Jacksonville, Florida on the map. Every year, thousands of people come to the River City to participate in her marathon. I met up with Donna to talk to her about the 26.2 with Donna and find out how it all got started. Can you tell me a little bit about your journey leading up to how this whole thing got started?
Sure. Well, I think that for me, I've always been a runner. So running is something that's always been a big passion for me. And when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I was working at the television station, obviously, and didn't want to spend a whole lot of time chatting about the cancer on TV.
Right.
So I started an online journal, which would now be called a blog, and connected to a lot of people. And while I was doing that, I really learned that there were a lot of people who were having trouble making ends meet.
Right.
And so that's why I decided to start the Donna Foundation and to raise money for the Donna Foundation, which simply helps to give financial assistance for the critical needs of women that are going through and men
Right.
that are going through breast cancer. What I did was I decided to start funding that foundation through runs.
Okay.
And so what I did is I started a little Run with Donna club.
Right.
But one day I was sitting at the River Run Expo,
Right.
selling my Run with Donna t-shirts.
Sure.
And Jeff Galloway, he was the #1 known celebrity in running. He has counseled
He's sort of the grandfather of running, isn't he? He
more
really
than
is.
300,000 people
Yeah.
how to run a marathon. He was a 1972 Olympian. And he came up to me and said, I love what you do. I know you're a marathoner. He said, what if we train some people to run a marathon to raise money for your foundation? I said, great. How many would be successful? And he said, 10. And I said, okay, I'll throw it out there. Well, we got 86 the first year.
Sweet.
And we raised more than $100,000. And I said, maybe we're onto
The light
something here.
bulb went off.
Maybe we're onto something here. So I did some research, realized there was no classic marathon distance race for
Right.
breast cancer anywhere in the country.
Cool.
A lot of 5Ks, a lot of walks.
Right.
No classic 26.2 marathon,
Right. The real deal, so
The
to
real
speak.
deal, yeah. And so 2008 was our first year, and we had more than 7,000 people our very first year
Very cool.
that we ran it.
How many are doing it this year?
Usually we end up with about 10,000, little over or a little under, but that's about our number.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, the marathon is sort of the marquee event, but
It
there
is.
are other events that happen during the year too. Can you tell me a little bit about
Yeah,
those?
there are. We have a wonderful partnership with the Players Championship. They've been so wonderfully supportive
Right.
of our running efforts, and we're raising money for breast cancer research. They do the whole pink out at the Players
Right.
Championship week, but we also do a Players 5K, which is so fun because everybody knows how beautiful the stadium course is.
Sure.
We actually run the back 9
Nice.
on the golf path.
Okay.
Of the stadium course, and it's just a 5K. A lot of people walk it, a lot of people run it, and then in November we have Bike Donna,
Okay.
in which we have several different distances: 110, 54, 26, and 13.
Well, that's the one I want.
want.
I'm going to say I'm going to do that this year.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to it.
I want you to.
You heard him.
Oh God.
But we need, more than 2,000 volunteers for the marathon. That's how
Wow.
big it is. So people come from every state and 22 countries to run that thing. So,
How do we get people involved? What can they do?
well, you can still register to run. You don't
Okay.
have to run 26.2. That's what people don't understand. I can't run a marathon. So I said, well, can you run a half marathon? No, I can't run a half marathon. Well, can you run a 5K? Well, I might be able to run a 5K. How about a 1 mile fun run?
Yeah.
We've got everything.
Okay.
And all the money, all the proceeds from the events
Okay.
go to help fund benchtop breast cancer research. In other words, groundbreaking breast
Right.
cancer research at the Mayo Clinic, and then to go to the underserved
Okay.
for critical needs.
Gotcha.
So really, there's almost no excuse not to get involved on some level. But if you don't
I
want to
saw
do
that
any
look.
of that,
I saw that look, Donna.
I told them, you don't have to wait for the bike. Runners know that running is addictive anyway.
Right.
But what's really even more addictive is doing something for others. And,
Sure.
I think that's what's so great about this run. I love marathons, period.
Right.
But when you're involved in a run where everything goes to a tremendous cause, you
Yeah.
really feel like with every footfall that you're doing something tremendous. And the wonderful thing about our race too, and this is another thing you can do if you want to get involved. We have people that line the entire course
Right.
along our beaches.
Yeah.
Go out there and just cheer for people.
Yeah.
Hold up a sign. That means more to runners than anything.
Yeah, sure.
And that's the #1 comment we get from people that have been here. Aside from our beautiful scenery and our beautiful, city, they say, "I can't believe the crowd
How many
support."
people, yeah.
You know what? It's still exciting for me to see our little running guy on the backs of people's cars.
Sure.
The little magnets that we give out.
Yeah.
I can be traveling in the Carolinas or so, and I'll
You
see
see
those
it,
things.
yeah.
And it's just it's
That's
fun.
pretty heartwarming, though, to see that.
Heartwarming is
And-
a perfect word.
Absolutely.
I'm Donna Deegan. If you want to help us end breast cancer, go to breastcancermarathon.com and get involved in 26.2 with Donna.
Hey Joe, what do I do for Valentine's Day?
Tristan Buddy, I've known you for a few years, and there's one thing I can say. Over the years, I've learned one thing about women. Birthdays, anniversaries, and things of that nature are stupid important. And Valentine's Day, need I say more? I know Jax, but I would never, ever claim to understand women. That's why I asked for help. Here are some of the suggestions I received from our viewers. Courtney says, Stephen and I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day too much. Usually I get flowers and he gets some chocolates and a card, and sometimes we go out to dinner. The Beer Princess told me that an ideal Valentine's Day would be kayaking on a sunny day with a cooler and craft beer, a nice dinner at a local restaurant, and then ending the evening at a local brewery for a few beers. She says, I don't need flowers or chocolates, just good beer and jewelry. Melanie says, my husband has been taking me to the melting pot for the last couple of years, and I always like that. But this year we're treating ourselves to the Daytona 500.
I think Valentine's Day is not so much about romance, being that I'm a newlywed last July and me and my husband are expecting our first child any day now. I really want my Valentine's Day to be about feeling special. So I like to include everybody. My kids, I have a 10-year-old son, and then our new baby. So one of the gift ideas that I had were coffee table books. I started off with pictures from 12 years ago from when we first met, and the last one I ended with pictures of our baby and our ultrasound. So it's our past and our future.
Aw, Kimber, that's something that you'll never forget. I hope that'll help you come up with something for your own Valentine's Day celebration. And for the rest of us, it's just a regular Friday night anyway, isn't it? How would you like to win this great Valentine's Day gift basket provided by our friends at the Green Man Gourmet? All you have to do to have a chance to win is go to iKnowJax.com and sign up for our newsletter, and we will do a drawing on the 13th to announce the winner. Make sure to share your photos from Valentine's Day with us on our Facebook page with the hashtag iKnowJax, and let us know what you're planning. Next, we're going to check in with Carla Michelle to see what's happening around town.
Hi everybody, welcome back for another iKnowJax calendar. This episode is going to be very important. It could make or break your relationship. You know what I'm talking about. Valentine's Day is coming up. Don't do the usual flowers and chocolate this year. Celebrate your Valentine and explore our city at the same time. I have some options coming up, but first, Joe will tell you about a huge event for those of you who think driving in circles is fun. Tell him about it, Joe.
Well, Carla, there is a little bit more to it than driving in circles. If you've ever been on the tour at Daytona Speedway, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They let you step out in the curve, and let me tell you, it's hard to walk there. It leans so much. Once you've seen the actual track in real life, you get a completely different appreciation for NASCAR racing. Daytona 500 takes place at Daytona International Speedway on February 23rd. This is the big one, and going to the Daytona 500 is a lifetime experience, even if they drive in circles.
All right, so Valentine's Day is coming up, and I declare this to be the love calendar for tonight. I asked on my Facebook and Twitter pages what plans you have up your sleeve, and I got some great suggestions from a couple folks. Coley J says an art museum and lunch at River City Brewing Company for stimulating the mind and filling the belly. I like that idea, and if you have a suggestion, tell us on Facebook and Twitter at iKnowJax. If your Valentine is 40, you're in luck. There's a big-time soccer game going on at Everbank Field. The Philadelphia Union play the New York Red Bulls in a preseason game. The teams play right here in Jacksonville at Everbank Field on Wednesday, February 12th at 6 p.m. Now, even after Valentine's Day, you can show some love. Brush up on the best love songs for a show at the Florida Theater featuring the Temptations and the Four Tops. Now, my daddy raised me on old school, so I can tell you this is good music. I know you remember some of the hits, My Girl, Just My Imagination, and Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. Trust me, they'll make you think of love. Don't miss this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame doubleheader on Thursday, February 20th at 8 p.m. at the Florida Theater. Have a great night, and peace, love, and blessings for your week.
Hey, thanks for letting me come into your living room for a quick little visit. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Make sure to check out our website at iKnowJax.com for more ideas and more stories. I'll be back next week with a brand new episode, and until then, I'll see you on the internet.